Did you hear Charles say that the Sixers were the Cleveland Browns of the NBA? Did you hear that one?
Yeah, I mean, man, Charles earns his money, man. He makes us laugh. He makes us think.
But I could kind of understand what he's saying, like a huge collection of talent that everybody looks into it and says that's championship quality, and when actual execution of it happens, they don't. I mean, being 10 games above 500 right now as a 6 seed is not akin to, I guess, the 2-6 team that the Browns were at the halfway point this year. But I could kind of pick up what he's putting down. Dave, would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. The Sixers were, they make us do preseason predictions, and I don't know. I don't know about that overall exercise to begin with, but I did pick the Sixers because I liked what I saw them out of the playoffs last year. I know they lost Jimmy Butler and J.J. Redick, but Joel Embiid, when he's right, is the most dominant player on the court in any game he plays. They were one bounce ball on the rim away from making the Eastern Conference Finals, but Embiid hasn't been good this year. He put himself out there to start the year, said he wants to win MVP, he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year, and he's taken a step back in his overall production. Ben Simmons has looked good, but mostly good when Embiid isn't in there. I like what they did at the deadline. Glenn Robinson, to me, is a player that can help them. Alec Burks, I'm not so sure he's going to do much. He's more of a name, and who put up some numbers in Utah years ago, so people still think he's a guy who's productive, but I don't really put him in that category. But I don't know. I think Brett Brown has a tough job, and we know what happened with the Browns, who ultimately took the fall for that collection of
That's
talent.
right.
It was Freddie Kitchens, and I think Brett Brown, even though he got an extension this past offseason, he certainly has a tough couple months ahead of him, because the expectation remains with that group he has, even if there are ill-fitting parts, and even if there isn't the type of shooting that they had for years, the expectation is to get them the Eastern Conference Finals.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download The Rich Eisen Show app.